So during the mini Super Tuesday election coverage on CNN yesterday, and Van Jones, he supported Bernie Sanders in 2016, the primary, which credit to literally anybody who was a Bernie supporter in the 2016 primary because it was so rare to get endorsements back then. Everyone was coronating Hillary Clinton. But Van Jones will do a lot of progressive stuff. He will say a lot of progressive stuff, give a lot of progressive analysis. So this is yet another example of this. So he's going to break it down, and he's basically going to explain how the Democratic Party, while it's celebrating its defeat of Bernie Sanders, should actually be worried. Check it out.
This is a very dangerous moment for the Democratic Party. You have now an insurgency that's about to be defeated. What do you do with the people that you defeat? There was a hope on the part of a lot of young people they had a champion. You got young people who are graduating with $250,000 in debt. You got young people with a lot of pain, and they had a champion. And that they thought that they were going to be able to surround a divided establishment with their movement, crush that divided establishment, and move forward. Instead, the establishment united and stopped them. Now what do? Last time Bernie Sanders got beaten, there was an assumption that all these people were just going to fall in line and vote against Trump, and there was not enough care for the concern and the pain of his base. I think tonight there's going to be a lot of crowing, a lot of relief on the part of the establishment, but keep it temperate and turn to those people and say, we want to be your champion.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you're going to have a Pyrrhic victory.
So obviously Van Jones is on the money. Now, youth voter turnout in 2016 for Hillary Clinton in the general election was abysmal, and basically he's explaining that this idea of you can just laugh at Bernie supporters of the progressive movement that you're quashing and just laugh them off and then pretend like you can win the general election is a really, really fatal mistake. It's a very, very big mistake. And so what he's trying to explain is you need to at least try to give an olive branch out, to those people. What's hilarious is in 2016, they didn't even try to do that. They were so lazy. They didn't even care. They were so stuck up. They were so conceited, so cocky and arrogant. They were like, nah, we don't even need you. Literally, I think it was Chuck Schumer or someone on the campaign who basically said, I remember reading this article. They literally said, for every Bernie Democrat we lose, we'll pick up 2 moderate Republicans. So they did not give a single fuck about the Bernie supporters in 2016. No olive branch. Let's have Tim Kaine as vice president now. I'm not saying that Hillary Clinton would have actually had Bernie Sanders as vice president. She hated his guts because she's a corporate sellout. He's a real motherfucker, right? But, hypothetically, if you were to have maybe someone at least more progressive, ostensibly even, you literally picked the equivalent of Raisin Bran. You picked a, anti-choice corporate Democrat who literally is the human equivalent of Raisin Bran. So you don't put out an olive branch at all. You basically just whop out your cock and just straight up slap everybody in the face. All the progressive supporters, you just slap them in the face. That's it. Just bam. And then you expect them to come out to vote for you, and you don't even care. So he's basically trying to warn them. Hey, doofuses, don't just swat away this movement. Otherwise, you're going to lose the election, all right? You have to at the very least, try to reach out, okay? At least try. Now, are they going to do that? I really have no idea. We just saw a clip of Joe Biden yesterday where he literally said he would veto a Medicare for All bill on his desk if it went through Congress, which is just, it's an insane thing to say. I mean, it's a disgusting thing to say, but it's really an insane one. But yeah, Van Jones just basically dropping a warning on CNN to those guys who are really, really cocky, really arrogant, very establishment, very much in their bubble, just like they were in 2016, and they somehow think that this is going to change things.